Welcome back to Hawkeye Skunkworks. I am Joe, and boy, it has been an interesting week. I'm sure you all know where I'm coming from. I hope you all are safe. I hope you all are healthy, and I hope you all continue to stay that way. This week's video, I didn't get nearly as much done this week as I would have liked because things have been a little hectic. But I figure we'll walk around the garage. I'm going to point out some things on some vehicles, and I've got a lot of little things done this week, so let's talk about that. We are going to do something that has never been done before. The cheapest third-gen Toyota 4Runner in the entire country. I bought another 4Runner.
Dad, everything is blowing!
And that, my friends, is one of the greatest parts about being here. What have I got done this week? I sold the FJ 8-hole wheels that were in my BFG mud tires, the ones that you guys have seen when I've been off-roading. That's what we ran in Tennessee. Because I was never a huge fan of them, it's never really what I wanted, but when I got them, the price was right, and there's a third gen. We'll talk about that in a second. Anyway, I ended up getting a set of these. Yes, these are the newer edition, Trail Edition 5th Gen 4Runner wheels. They're actually a little bit different than these. The wheel itself, actually, the machining, I think is the same, but you'll notice this is gloss black. It's got a slightly different center cap because it's painted compared to the ones that I have over here, which are the late model FJ early 5th Gen wheels, where these are kind of a gunmetal. Honestly, I kind of prefer the gunmetal over the black, but it's cool. These are in really good shape. I sold those other wheels that covered the cost of those, so that worked out really well. Next, selling these tires, these 255 75/17 BFG TAs, these mud terrains, because I want to go bigger. I think I have something picked out already, but we won't talk about that until a little bit later. Yeah, these are just the Jeep wheels and tires. This is the matching wheel to the third gen out there. It had a hole in it from before when I bought it. It had always been in the trunk. I finally got that plugged, and I've just been sitting it here making sure it was going to hold air. I might find another set of matching used tires. I'm not sure. Well, there's the Dana 30 for the front of the Jeep. There is the new front diff, well, new used front diff. Yes, it's rusty. I live in the Midwest with the 392 gears for the 5th gen, and I'm getting all of my front end parts ready because if we go over here, hey, there's some front lower Iron Rock off-road adjustable control arms for the Jeep. You guys have seen those. Oh, I should have planned this better. Hold on a second. All right, move some stuff. So this box is a Supreme Suspension Mevotech upper control arms for the 5th gen. But if you open the box, which we will do, you will notice that these are actually just reboxed SPC fully adjustable control arms for about $200 less than what SPC ones cost, and that's on the low end. So if you didn't already know, you can order these off of rockauto.com, and I can't guarantee this because it's only happened to me and I've seen some other people, so do it at your own risk. Well, let me explain. Alright, let's take a minute to really geek out on those Mevotech SPC upper control arms. I'm going to go out and lay this all out because history shows that you guys kind of enjoy when I nerd out on stuff like this. So, ever since I put the lift on the 5th gen, I knew I was going to need to rebuild my front end because I've run out of cam alignment, caster and camber adjustment. My tires technically are still like half a degree or a quarter of a degree out at the top. And the only way to remedy that is to get the adjustable, or you can get pre-angled upper control arms that are meant for lift kit. I have a little bit of OCD, so I wanted that full adjustment to be able to really dial it in, and the SPC ones are the only ones that do that. Now, they are not cheap, and since I've had the 4Runner and been doing research on that stuff, there's been kind of this myth, rumor that's confirmed, but no one will really like go out on a limb and say that it's 100%, you know, every time, that those Mevotech ones from Rock Auto are just reboxed SPC upper control arms. Now, last year and before, the SPC control arms were like a half tubular, half cast design, and then the ball joint would come separate that you bolt together because it's adjustable, and the ball joint would be engraved SPC, and the control arm itself would have no markings on it. So that was where it was like, people would say these are SPC because they look exactly like SPC and the ball joint says SPC. Then of course you have some people that, you know, have more money than sense, I guess, I don't know, would say, no, that's just a Mevotech, it's not branded SPC. My SPC ones don't actually say SPC on them, but I'm right and you're wrong. So yeah, it was kind of a weird scenario. Now within the last year, I think, SPC has switched to this fully forged cast arm that says SPC, it's shiny so it's hard to see kind of, SPC is in the casting, and the ball joint itself, I'll overlay some picture, anyway, says SPC as well. So that kind of takes the guess out of them literally being reboxed SPC parts, and significantly less money, like on the low end $200 less for a set. And we had been seeing a lot of people on the message boards and stuff ordering the Mevotech ones, getting the new updated style SPC control arms. So I decided it was worth a shot. If I didn't get them, I didn't like them, they weren't SPC, whatever, I'd pay the $20 and send them back. It was worth the gamble. So I ordered them, they came in, and lo and behold, they were this style. Well, when I say they, one of them was this style, and one of them was the old half tubular, half cast design. I tried to get a hold of Rock Auto to like tell them like, hey, I want these arms. I don't care if it's the old style or the new style. I would just like a matching set, because the bushings are different. This is kind of like a weird pressed in steel sleeved. It's got some flex to it, like it's a ball joint almost, as opposed to the older style was just a urethane bushing. I don't know which one may or may not be better, but having two sets of different bushings on two control arms seemed kind of ridiculous. So Rock Auto will not talk to you. Like physically they won't talk to you. You cannot call and talk to them. There's a phone number for their corporate office, and no matter how many times you like try to get a hold of an operator to like say, hey, I know you won't talk to someone, but please, I don't want to complain, I just need a little bit of assistance, they will not call you. If you email them and say, like I said, I kind of got a weird situation here, can someone call me, I would love to talk to you, they will not call you. All they will do is send you a refund thing that you can pay to ship it, whatever the part is, back. And that's pretty much it. So, long story short, I paid $7 through Rock Auto to send the old style one back. I took another gamble, ordered another one, hoping that maybe I would get a new style one. Lo and behold, I did. So, I'm still way under budget on what SPC control arms would cost, and I have a matching set. Now, here's a side note for if anybody of you are a 3rd gen owner or a 2nd gen Tacoma owner, because I believe they take the same upper control arms. The Mevotech one from Rock Auto are SPC also. They are still the half tubular, half cast design because as far as I can tell or find out, that control arm for that application has not switched to the fully cast arm yet. My buddy Joe, who you know has the Tacoma and the 3rd gen, just ordered a set last week and they came. Again, the ball joints were marked SPC. The arm itself was not marked SPC, but thanks to the internets and Google, he was able to do some research and found out that the patent number that is engraved on the arm is SPC patent number. So that's proof enough for me. Head on over to Facebook and Instagram, links down below. If you have any more car nerd questions, please email me, hawkeyeskunkworks@gmail.com. If it's like a more in-depth question that you don't want to just post in the comments below, I answer all the emails that come to me. So until next time, thank you for watching. Take care. Wash your hands, take your vitamins, and yeah, just be prepared and try to have a positive outlook on things. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.